If you have a small business, then this video is just for you, because in this tutorial I'm going to show you the only WhatsApp chatbot your business really need. Just watch this. Right now I am on my WhatsApp and this number is already connected with the chatbot through Pabbly Chatflow. Now I'll simply send a message, "Hello, I want to buy something from your store." Within a few seconds you can see that the chatbot automatically welcomes me. It says, "Welcome to Fresh Mart Grocery Store. How can we help you today?" Along with 3 quick buttons named as Browse Products, Today's Offers and Ask Anything. Let's start with Browse Products. As soon as I click on that button, here you can see the bot asks me to select the product category, including one option in the form of list. Once I click on it, it will provide me multiple types of categories like dairy products, fruits and vegetables, snacks and household. Now let's say I select dairy products. Immediately, the chatbot shows me the available products along with their images and order now button. Now what if I select the product category as fruits and vegetables? Again, it automatically shows apples and potatoes with their images and button. Similarly, if I choose the product category as snacks, it shows product like chips and chocolate. And if I select household essentials, it displays products like Surf Excel and Harpic. So as you can see that how interactive this chatbot is. Everything is happening automatically without any manual work. Now let's place an order. I simply click on the order now button of the Surf Excel. See, the chatbot starts asking my order details one by one. First, it asks me to enter the quantity. Let's say I enter as 1. After that, it asks for my full name. I'll enter Rohan Singh. Next, it asks for my contact numbers. So I send one test contact number too. After that, the delivery address as well. So as you can see, the chatbot is collecting all the required information in a proper flow, just like a real customer support executive. Now once I submit all these details, immediately I receive a order confirmation message. And if you notice it carefully, this is not a fixed message. It is completely personalized based on the information that I entered, as it includes my full name as Rohan Singh, product as Surf Excel, quantity, contact number and the delivery address too. Now let's check the second option. I'll click on today's offer button. See, the chatbot instantly shows me today's running offers. Now let's move to my favorite feature. I'll click on Ask Anything. As soon as I select this option, automatically one AI assistant takes over the conversation. Now I can ask anything related to this grocery store. For example, I send a message, "What's the best cooking oil for everyday use?" And within a few seconds, the AI assistant gives me a proper response based on my question. So this is not just a simple WhatsApp chatbot. It's a combination of a chatbot and an AI assistant. The chatbot handles the complete customer journey like product browsing and order placement, while the AI assistant answers customer questions naturally. And this is the same AI assistant plus chatbot flow we are going to build in this tutorial without writing a single line of code, using all-in-one WhatsApp automation tool called Pabbly Chatflow. But before we move ahead, I have something extremely valuable for you. If you also want to create this type of interactive chatbots for your own business, then go and purchase Pabbly tool by using my coupon code MEHYT and get an exclusive discount on both yearly and lifetime Pabbly plans. So without wasting any more time, let's jump straight into the creation of this chatbot flow. Alright, so this is the flow builder page of Pabbly Chatflow. If you are an existing user of Pabbly, that is perfect. But if you are not, then go for pabbly.com/chatflow and done the sign up process. Once you do this, you will receive 100 free credits every month to explore the software, which is perfect for testing. After doing the sign up process and selecting the application as Pabbly Chatflow, you will successfully come on the dashboard of Pabbly Chatflow. Once you reach there, on the left hand side, you will see multiple powerful features of Pabbly Chatflow, where you have to come in this flows feature, and this flow builder page is going to be appear in front of you. Here you can create and manage static chatbot seamlessly using a no-code, user-friendly drag and drop builder. For creating a new chatbot flow, you have to click on this plus add flow button. See, this is the starting point of creating your flow, name as trigger. But before this, at first you have to give the name to your flow. After giving the name, I'll give you a quick overview of these two options, messages and actions. Under these options, you will see different buttons are there. We will use these buttons in the creation of our flow. Now let's get started. Here the first thing we need to configure is trigger. The trigger simply tells the chatbot when this flow should start. You will find out multiple types of trigger option. Once you click on this option, you will see multiple types of trigger events. I am selecting keyword/regex. See, keywords are those manually entered voice that I expect that the user will send to me. And what is regex? Regex stands for regular expression. It can extract useful data from inputs such as email, phone number, order number, etc. It is basically a pattern that helps the chatbot match messages. Instead of adding a lots of keywords like hi, hello, good morning, I want to need products and many more, you can use a single regex that matches all incoming messages. For this tutorial, I have entered this regex. You can also use this regex while creating your chatbot flow. When this toggle is enabled, the regex also checks uppercase and lowercase letters while matching the user's messages, as this toggle is used for case-sensitive regex. Now let's understand the skip trigger matching. See, when this toggle is enabled and your AI assistant is active, then the chatbot will skip checking the trigger and directly hand over the conversation to the AI assistant. But when this toggle is disabled, every incoming messages is checked against the trigger first. If the trigger matches, then only the chatbot flow will run and user will receive the reply. Now whenever the customer will send any message to my WhatsApp business account, then automatically with the help of this regex, the chatbot gets trigger and reply to them by sending them one welcome message on behalf of my business, just like this. So for setting up this type of messages, you just have to take this text button from here and enter the message content in this field. Here I have added as welcome to Fresh Mart grocery store. After that, I want to add 3 quick buttons just like this by the name of browse products, today's offers and ask anything. So for that, I'm clicking on this plus add button, entering the button name, selecting the button type and clicking on the save button. By doing the same, I am adding 2 more buttons. After that, I am linking the trigger point of this flow to this text node. It is connected. Now when the user will click on this browse products button, then my bot will reply to them by sending them multiple types of product categories in the form of list, just like this. So for setting up this type of messages, you just have to take this list button from here. As you can see, this list button is divided in 3 parts, named as header, body and footer, where in this case I am not writing any header or footer, so I am leaving these blank and directly entering a message in this enter body box. As choose a product category, browse our available categories and find everything you need. After that, I am clicking on this edit section button and entering a section title as product types. After that, for adding a list of types of products, you just have to click on this plus add items button. Here I am adding only 4 types of product categories, but you can add more. The process of adding items in the list will be the same. See, here I added all the 4 types of product categories such as dairy products, fruits and vegetables, snacks and households. After that, I am linking this circle which are presented front of browse products to this node. Now, whenever the user will select the product category as dairy products, then my bot will reply to them by sending them some available dairy products containing images along with one order now button. So for that, I am adding this media button from here, selecting the media type as image and uploading the image related to the first dairy product from my gallery. See, the image is uploaded successfully. After that, in the center caption box, I am going to enter the name of the product, that is Amul Gold Milk, and its price. Along with this, I want to add one quick button by the name of order now. See, it is added. Now I want to add one more product. So for that, I am clicking on this plus add content button, selecting the content type as media, again the media type as image, and one more time uploading the next product image as well. Here I have uploaded Amul butter 500 grams and one quick button as well by the name of order now. After that, I am linking this circle to this. Now I am going through the same 3 more times for each of these product categories as well. See, here I have added all the products based on their category. I added only 2 products for each categories, but you can add more. The process of adding products will be the same. Now, whenever the customer will purchase anything from my store, means they click on any of these order now button, then my bot will reply to them by asking them to send the product quantity. But before that, I am going to the setup of custom field tags. So for that, I am clicking on this actions option and adding button as set custom field by dragging this box here, where I am going to select the contact custom field as selected product, and next in this enter value box I am going to write this product name, that is Amul milk, because I set this contact custom field not specifically for this product type. That's why I am linking this to this. Now what is contact custom field? So contact custom field is a user specific parameters for managing contact details like name, email, products, contact number and many more. Here I have set this contact custom field not specifically for this product type. Now I am going to add 7 more contact custom field nodes for each of these products. Here I have added, as you can see, that I use the same contact custom field in each of these node as a selected product, but only change the value completely based on the product that I have selected here. At the end, this will help your bot to provide customized message to your users completely based on their selected choice. Just like this, see, as soon as I have clicked on the order now button of this Surf Excel, it will automatically mention the Surf Excel at the end in front of this product field. So this is how contact custom fields work. Now when the user will select the item that they want to purchase, then my bot will respond to them by asking them to enter the product category. So for that I am adding one ask question button from here and entering a question in this field as great choice. Please enter the quantity required. For that I am selecting the contact custom field as quantity and the format as any. For creating contact custom field, you have to click on the settings option and go in this contact custom fields option. After that I am linking all these 8 contact custom field not circled to this question node. Because connection plays major role, you have to make sure that each and every node will connect with each other. See, it is connected. Now when the user will share the product quantity, then my bot will respond to them by asking them to share their full name, contact number and the complete delivery address. So for that I am again doing the same that I have done here, means I am adding 3 more questions in this flow. The process of adding questions inside the flow will be the same. Here I have added all the 3 questions where in this node I asked the customer to share their full name. That's why I have selected the contact custom field as full name and the format as text. Next, the number of attempts. Number of attempts is defined as how many times your user will re-answer the question that you have entered in this field. It also works like this. For example, here I have selected the format as text, but the customer will reply to the bot in the format of number or any other format except text. Then bot does not give any reply to them, and for handling these type of situations, we need to increase the number of attempts for our users so that they can re-answer this question. But whenever we increase the number of attempts, we have to write the validation message in this enter message box. For this case, you can enter the validation message like this, that please share your name in the correct form. I am entering the number of attempts as 0, so there is no requirement of any validation message. After that, I ask the customer to share their contact number and their delivery address as well. Now when all these communication well done, then my bot will respond to them by sending them the order request receive message, and the message will be fully personalized based on the customer inputs, just like this. So for adding this message, you just have to click on this messages option and add button as text button. After that, enter the message in this enter message box. See, order request received, thank you, with dollar symbol, full name, selected product, contact number and the address. As you can see that I have used a dollar symbol before some fields because it is a contact custom field symbol, and with the help of this symbol, automatically the user's provided input will come. Here in this step, whenever the customer will share their full name, then with the help of this contact custom field full name, the bot will automatically captures their response and mention their specific name in this place. It is only made possible with the help of these contact custom fields that I have selected in each of these not and this dollar symbol. So this is how it works. After that, I am connecting this circle to this. Now when the user will click on this today's offer button, then my bot will share them today's offers. For that, I am clicking on this circle, dragging a line and selecting the content type as text button. After that, I'll enter all the offers in this enter message box here I have added. Now next one is ask anything. Now whenever the user will click on this button, then automatically one AI assistant takes over the conversation. So to do this, you just have to click on this actions option and add node as assign AI assistant. After that, select the AI assistant from here that I am selecting as grocery shopping AI assistant. I have already created this AI assistant before. Next here you need to select how the AI assistant should start the conversation. Once you click on it, it will provide you 4 options as use client message, personalized message, welcome message and start without message. I select as personalized message and entered the message in this field as hi there, I am your Fresh Mart shopping assistant. Ask me anything to get started. See, this is the same message that I have received here as soon as I click on ask anything button. So this is how message is sent to the user. Now our flow is completed. After the completion of your flow, you have to make sure that to enable this toggle so that your flow will become active and click on the save button. So this is how easily you can create a WhatsApp chatbot flows by using Pabbly Chatflow. It works for your business 24/7 even when you are unavailable. So this is how the message is going to be delivered to your user. After that, I'm linking this circle which I presented in front of ask anything to this assign AI assistant node. It is connected and our flow is completed. After the completion of your flow, you have to make sure that to enable this toggle so that your flow will become active and click on the save button. So this is how easily you can create a chatbot flow by using Pabbly Chatflow. It works for your business 24/7, respond to your customers even when you are unavailable. For creating a WhatsApp AI assistant, you need to go towards this AI assistant feature and done all the setup. If you want me to create a separate detailed explanation video of how to create an AI assistant inside Pabbly Chatflow, then comment it. I will create a tutorial for that too. So what are you waiting for? Go and try this amazing combination of chatbot plus AI assistant for your own business as well. If you face any difficulties or you have any queries while creating this flow, then feel free to ask us in the comment section. I have also shared the link of this flow in the description below. You can check it out. If you found this tutorial helpful, then don't forget to like it and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Lastly, a quick reminder about the coupon code MEHYT. Don't forget it while purchasing the Pabbly subscription and grabbing exclusive offers. So this is all for today. I'll see you in the next video. So thank you for watching this video. Not only this, you can create multiple types of WhatsApp chatbot with the help of Pabbly Chatflow. If you have any doubts, then you can email us at sales@pabbly.com. If you want to know the price details about Pabbly Chatflow, then you can visit www.pabbly.com/chatflow #pricing. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe our YouTube channel.